Hey, thanks, Mr. Draco Man. And welcome back to the top. The name is Gearhart, aka Gearhart, here with another team builder for the PGL, the Pokemon Global League. This week we are facing SharpDressedGaming and the Minnesota Wild Charge. And the thing about this team is, oh my goodness. The last time I faced it, of course, was over a year ago in the Primal Battle League, the very first league on this channel. Of course, we've been in the LBA, the GBAD League, and this is the fourth one. And my record against them, well, technically he was the Minnesota Slay Kings before, so, but it's regardless, it's the same person. But my overall record against them is 0-2, -11. Yeah. So I haven't had a good track record, but I'm hoping to make a difference. I've got support from the Draco Man and all that junk. So, what team could... Okay, first of all, no. What team could he be bringing? Well, this is the team he has. Mega Mawile, Landorus Therian, Milotic Cresselia, Thundurus Almaldo, Magmotar, Mega Sceptile, Scrafty, Medicham, Nidoking, and Kyurem. So... his team is obviously really threatening. You got Landorus T, you got Thundurus Incarnate, you've got Cancer, Cresselia. I keep wanting to call it Cancelia. I don't know. That's a terrible joke. Don't mind me. Also, he has his favorite Pokemon, Page, the Milotic. He had it in the PBL. Now he has it again in the PGL. So, things I need to watch out for, obviously, is the Mega Mawile, which basically I have no switch in for, because it 2-hit KOs literally everything. I should also add that after a poor performance in the last two games, I have decided to drop Mr. Snowcone, the, what's it called? The Suicune, and I picked up, I was like, you know what, before the season, I said, okay, so if anything goes wrong, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this Pokemon. Starting out 2-0 0-2 -7, led me to pick up Mrs. You can see it right here. Obviously, that Pokeball is going to change, but it is hashtag YOLOSWAG420. The reason why it's a percent sign is because I'm pretty sure you can't have a pound sign as the in the name, because literally I just went YOLO hashtag YOLOSWAG420 and just went with it. I mean, I don't like Chansey myself, but you remember some really good player who had this core of Mega Sableye and Chansey, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it and piss a lot of people off, but hopefully this helps me win. That is the thing. But anyways, what team are we going to be bringing against SharpDressedGaming and the Minnesota Wild Charge? Well, the first things first is I need something for the Mega Mawile, and that is Silver, the Typhlosion. Now, this is pretty much my switch-in for it every single time, even if it goes down, because then I get a free switch-in to something else. That being, like, if you look at it, I know it's Timid, and I know it's Flash Fire, and I know it's Rocky Helmet. The thing is, if I went max defense, he still had a small chance to 2-hit KO me, so I might as well do this. And besides, well, this is what I look at. If I switch it in, then as he goes to Player Off or Iron Head, I can survive one hit. But then he'll think that I am faster, and then he will go for the Sucker Punch to finish me off. That is the hope. If he doesn't, then I just have to work around it. That's why I have Will-O-Wisp, so I can burn it and basically neutralize the threat that is Mega Mawile. Focus Blast is there too, and Bulldoze, even though I'm timid nature, but Bulldoze is just there as in like a desperation move. Something is way too fast for me, so I'm just gonna Bulldoze and lower its speed. That is all I need it for. It's basically here to take things from Mega Mawile. So the next Pokemon we are going to be bringing is, well, it's how can I put it? Well, pretty much it's literally the standard. It's Mitsuru, the Nidoqueen, Modest Sheer Force, Choice Scarfed, fast enough to outspeed a Thundurus Incarnate, because, of course, I actually checked, and I can't outspeed Mega Sceptile with a Scarf, but I don't think he'll bring Mega Sceptile, because Mega Mawile does, like, I feel like Mega Mawile is the better option in this situation. But it's rocking Ice Beam, Sludge Wave, Earth Power, and Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt is there, just on the, well, most likely he's going to bring Milotic, but The Thunderbolt is there just in case, but I haven't, like I said, enough speed to outspeed it. It's pretty average. I brought literally Choice Scarfed Nidoqueen twice now, and this will be a third time, so it's pretty self-explanatory. So the next Pokemon we are going to be bringing is, we're literally dipping into the lower range. Haha, this is my switch into Milotic. We have Reynado, the Ludicolo, Modest, Own Tempo, Leftovers, Ice Beam, Scald, Giga Drain, and Synthesis. The thing about Own Tempo is that Own Tempo kind of stops the, what's it called? Well, I have no reason for Rain Dish or Swift Swim in this match. And Own Tempo kind of prevents any confusion, so it's the best out of, how can I say it? It's the shiniest of 3 turds is what I'm saying, because I'm not bringing Rain this week. But I do have Ice Beam. Ice really hits his team pretty hard, and he has nothing really to deal with it. Scald, Giga Drain, and Synthesis, I've already explained it, but that is Reynado, not using the Rain, unfortunately. And the next Pokemon we are going to be bringing is actually going to be a very interesting one. It's Kabutops, Archer the Kabutops, with Jolly Weak Armor, Focus Sash, Stone Edge, Waterfall, Aqua Jet, and Swords Dance. Now, as long as rocks are up, then I can't actually switch into this thing unless I bring it in from a wish, and I think I might have given away another one of my Pokemon, but it's not like it really matters, because I'm not telling SharpDressedGaming right now. But we have Jolly Weak Armor, Focus Sash. Now the thing about this is, if I have my Focus Sash intact, and I have, like, let's say I have a burned, let's say I burn the Mega Mawil's in, and the Sash is intact, I'm at max HP, and then I just go for Swords Dance, because A, I know I will live it, and B, I know that it will activate Weak Armor, which means that I can go ahead and like get a +2 and then a +1, so then I can Stone Edge, Waterfall, Aqua Jet, all that good stuff. The one thing I need to be wary about is the Thundurus Incarnate, because if he has Thunder Wave, then this totally halts any sort of sweep that this might pull off. That's the one thing. Before I can pull off this sweep with Archer, I just need to remove anything that stops it. Landorus Therian, if he brings it in to intimidate me, brings it out, then bring it back in, will actually be an issue, because I'm pretty sure, I'd have to check if at +1, if he's max defense, I don't actually will knock him out. I don't think so. But like I said about with the Wish, we have Amaryllis, the Florges. Like literally, it's literally your standard Florges with Calm, Flowerville. I guess it doesn't really matter, but it's holding the leftovers. You got Wish, you got Protect, we got Moonblast, and we got Heal Bell. And in practice, this thing was doing well. It was holding up well. I actually had the wrong set on it. I ended up having 4 in HP, 4 in attack, and 250 in max defense. Nothing in special defense. It was Calm, but it was taking hits from Magmotar like a champion, even with like literally no special defensive investment, which is completely nuts. I don't actually plan on bringing this thing in against any physical attackers, of course. I actually was thinking that when I was battling, so maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. The world may never know, but we are going to do that. Now, the thing I've noticed about my battles in the last 2 weeks is they have hazard stacked me a lot. Now, why I could bring Jaded back, I'm not actually going to be bringing Jaded back yet. Just not yet. We're going to bring Red Lightning. We've got our Impish Technician leftovers. Defog, Knock Off, Bullet Punch, and Roost. So, Defog is there, of course, to remove the rocks or anything that might break Archer's Sash, and then proceed to knock off Bullet Punch, Roost, all that. It's just my defensive wall right now. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, I'm hoping we can pick up this win, because I've literally gone 1-7 in the last 8 league games. It hasn't been very fun, especially, like, when you have things like Roaring Suicune into its 1 counter over and over and over. That's what doomed me the last game. I mean, it didn't help, because I didn't really have a switch in for it regardless, which is why I ended up having to just have Suicune go down. So, I guess I was using Suicune as my quote-unquote leg to stand on, but honestly, that's why I got rid of it, and now I have a new core. I'm not actually bringing it, so It's very interesting. I'm wondering if he's going to prepare for that and have a bunch of knockoff users for Chansey, but I ain't bringing it just yet. I'm saving it because it doesn't really seem that it does very good. So I'm hoping we can pull up the win. So all season we're staying in Sootopolis City, and if we maybe possibly go to the playoffs, you know where we'll be. You know where we will be. Anyway, I will catch you back at the top and at the battle, because that's